Hi, my name is Morgan Hull. Today we're going to be talking about important women in American history. First, I have my first cover. It says Women that Overcome, and I have a quote by President Barack Obama that says, "When women succeed, America succeeds." Why I chose this group. I chose this group because over the course of time, women have proven to overcome the struggles that have held them back in life. Women have always been objectified and forced to be held back because of their gender, and women have done a lot to benefit the world that we live in today. According to data.worldbank.org, women have made up 50.4% of our United States population. Kathleen Gillespie stated that as of 2014, women earned 77% of what their male counterparts earned. And also, the American Psychological Association states that women are more likely to be single heads of household than men are. Here we have the gender pay gap chart. The top is $1, and that's for men. Below that is 77 cents, and that is for white women. Below that is 69 cents, and that's black women. And then at the bottom with 57 cents is Latina women, and that's for every dollar a man makes, women make less. Here are some important little things in American history that women have done. We have Betty Friedan's The Feminist Mystique, which was in 1963, that urged the movement for women's equality, which was stated by Susan Ware. It also urged bills like equal rights and equal pay, which equal pay obviously hasn't come into effect yet. Linda Gordon started the birth control movement in the 1970s. Susan B. Anthony worked hard for gender equality, and that was from the u/shistory.com. And Jeannette Rankin was the first woman ever elected into Congress. And another important pieces of women's history is the first women's rights convention held by Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott in Sequoia Falls, New York, and that was stated by Goyler Multimedia Encyclopedia. There was the formation of the National American Women's Suffrage Association in 1890s. The National Organization of Women, also called NOW, was formed in 1966, and the Equal Rights Amendment is passed in 1972. Next, we're going to talk about important women in social work history. First, we have the social work famous Jane Addams, which was the creator of the Hull House. The Hull House was a settlement house in Chicago, Illinois in 1889, and it was basically set up for immigrants to come live in if they didn't have places to stay. The Hull House has its own exhibit in the National Women's History Museum. Jane Addams was known as the mother of social work, and this was all stated by Heather Ostman. And here we have a picture of the Hull House, and that's in Chicago, Illinois. Next, we have another important woman in social work history, and that is Mary Ellen Richmond, author of What is Social Casework? She helped network social workers and create methods that they could use. She paid close attention to issues concerning children and women, and this was all stated by the Social Work History Project. And it's really funny because she wasn't even involved in social work at first, but she got to know it because she became chairman of a charity association. Next, we're going to talk about the levels of practice in social work. First is the micro level, and micro level can consist of reaching out to women who have been abused by a spouse, can be a form of micro level. Referring a woman to a certain kind of health care can be a kind of micro, and helping women find a group help can be a form of micro. Micro level is just working one-on-one with the client. Next, we have meso. Mesolevel consists of a group setting instead of focusing just on the individual. Mesolevel can consist of women against violence type, and an all women's group fighting against addictions, or a family setting helping a woman could be mesolevel, but it also is included in micro meso because it's focusing on a client, but it's also in a group setting. Next, we're going to talk about macro. Macro level is a huge group of people. So, against human trafficking, those kind of organizations, the National Organization of Women, which is also called NOW, feminist groups fighting for gender equality, or organizations just lobbying a bill pertaining women is macro level. And here we have all my references that I stated. And here's the last two. Thank you. Hello, my name is Morgan Hall. I just wanted to let you know that anything you say will not be repeated in this closed session. What brings you in today?
I recently found myself in the situation of domestic abuse, and I don't know how to get any help.
Alright, what we're going to do is set you up for a clinical screening, and then we're going to plan out how we're going to protect your safety. Does that sound alright?
Yes, it does. What kind of group is this?
This is a domestic abuse women's group. Here we help each other through this difficult time that you are all going through. This is to show each and every one of you that you are not alone in this situation.
I want there to be a law that helps women with domestic abuse.
Well, there are organizations right now that lobby for things like that to become a law. Would that interest you?
Yes, it would.